I'm John Hackleman, aka Pitmaster, and I train champions. Whether that's champions in life, champions in getting in great shape, champions in keeping your lunch money, or UFC champions. I've had a bunch of fighters, champions, but probably the most well-known fighter that I trained is Chuck Liddell, the Iceman. I had him since he was a Cal Poly student, and we were doing karate in my backyard and beating the crap out of each other and learning new techniques and going over stuff. And then one day he just came to me and said, "Hey John, I want to fight." I was like, "What kind of fight?" He goes, "I don't know, anything. I want to compete." I was like, "All right, let's give it a whirl." And we did. Chuck Liddell. So what you want to do is after you knee him, you want to just kind of guide him with your hands because you want to measure him for that reverse punch. I started martial arts really young, by myself. I didn't get pushed into it. I looked in the yellow pages at 10 years old because I knew what I wanted to do. I started it because I wanted to protect myself, and it just changed my life. You know, I played baseball, I played t-ball, I'm a registered nurse, so I've gone to college, I've done other things, but nothing has shaped, molded, or, made such an impact on my life as martial arts. I was being bullied in school, but I was starting to take martial arts and I was starting to get better. I mean, I could have really easily gone the other way, and anybody can. There's always the choices you make. So if you're getting bullied, and you just decide you don't want to confront the bully, you just want to let the bully, rule you, then all of a sudden your confidence starts going. It starts going down, waning, and next you know, the other bullies will go, "Oh, that guy's an easy target. That's an easy mark." That lives with you for the rest of your life. Every time you look in the mirror, you'll see that. But I mean, you take that other road. You just stand up, which martial arts teaches you to do. It teaches you to stand up and not be bullied, and you fight back. And just like I did in 8th grade, I fought back. I ended up winning. But even if I didn't, just the fact that I fought back and the other kids saw it, I'm sure the other wannabe bullies saw it, I never got bullied again. My confidence soared after that. More people wanted to be my friends. "Oh, that's the guy that fought so and so," and yeah. And all of a sudden I'm training harder. I felt better, and that followed me. It just kind of grew, and it followed me for the rest of my life. I mean, I'm still that guy. Team, we're going to work the tie clinch into a guillotine submission, okay? And when I say submission, since we're fighting in the street, I'm not talking about tapping or the guy giving up. I'm saying submit him, take his heart away so you can go home safely, okay? So we've got the tie clinch, okay? Our elbows are close. If our elbows are wide, it doesn't work. You have to have a feel for his neck and his head between your arms, okay? And if you feel him going one way, what you're gonna do is quickly transition your arm into a guillotine. No thumb grip. Pull it up right here on your wrist, and what you want to do is here, squeeze it. While you're squeezing it, you want to lean back. You don't want to fall backwards, and you don't want to be in this stance right here because he could drive you backwards and you'll be on your back. You don't want to be on your back doing a guillotine, wrap his legs around thinking you're in the UFC. This is a street fight. You could fall backwards on the concrete and smash your head. He could pull a knife out and stab you. You don't want to do that. What you want to do, wide base, okay? Strong grip, and you just want to crank him up as hard as you can. You want to be safe and get away, okay? So, say I have it. I don't want my feet together because he could drive me forward and it'll knock me down, okay? So I want to have a wide, safe base. Okay, I have my tie clinch, but I feel like his head's getting up onto the side. So what I'm going to do is just quickly transition it to a guillotine with look at my base now. I have a wide base because he might be trying to go for my legs, but from this position right here, all I'm going to do is crank up as hard as I can and squeeze while I'm doing it. So what I'm doing is right here, I got a wide base so he can't take me down, and I'm squeezing this and pulling back as hard and fast as I can. What you're trying to do is hurt your opponent so you can get away safely, okay? That's all you're trying to do. You're trying to hurt him so you can get away. It's called stopping power. You're not trying to go above and beyond that. All you're trying to do is get home safely. So it's squeezing here and pulling back, okay? So I've got him here. Boom, come this way. Here, wide. Make sure this stays wide and low, okay? And then squeeze and pull back as hard and fast as you can, and then push him away and try to go home, okay? That's the guillotine submission. So when you're working this move, okay, you don't know what way he's gonna go. Sometimes he's gonna go to your left, so practice that, okay? And sometimes he's gonna go to your right, so practice that. Get used to doing both sides equally, but make sure that no matter what side he's on, you've got a wide base. And not wide squared like this. You don't want to end up on your back, because he's going to try to panic and go forward or grab your legs. You want a wide base where you're not going to end up on your back, okay? If you want to be safe on the street, safe in the schoolyard, have a great life because you're confident. There's no better feeling than confidence in the world. Being a self-confident person. And by doing techniques like this, it's gonna set you free, because you'll know, you can walk in your campus and just know, I don't even have to give you dirty looks. I don't have to answer you back, because I have the confidence to know that I don't need to. But if anyone jumps me, they'll know right off the bat what's gonna happen. And just by the way you walk when you're that confident, nobody's gonna mess with you. You can't even describe how much better it feels to have that kind of confidence. And how could you get better training?
We're moving to where no one else has gone before.
Nothing has made such an impact.
The science of fighting is just building so much.